We just got the first leaked images of the new LEGO Lord of the Rings Minas Tirith set and it looks absolutely incredible. I am so insanely hyped. This is probably my most desired set release of 2026 and I'm sure it's gonna be a legendary one. Finally, I'm able to show you all of the leaked images, so if y'all are hyped for this release as well, smash that like button and now let's get straight into the set images. As far as I know, set number 11377 Minas Tirith is gonna release on June 1st of 2026 with 8,278 pieces, 10 minifigures and an additional horse. It's rumored to have a retail price of only $600 which is actually insanely good, especially for LEGO standards. If this price turns out to be true, the set will have a price per piece of only 7.2 cents, which is even cheaper than Rivendell, which had a price per piece of 8.1 cents, and I know price per piece is not everything, but this is so exciting to hear. But now enough of the price, let's take a look at the model and the minifig lineup. As I said, the set will include 10 figures and a horse, and let's start with the first two being Arwen and Aragorn, and yes, my wishes came true, it's the end of the movie look from Return of the King. We have Arwen in her green marriage dress and she looks great. I'm still not the biggest fan of her hairpiece as it makes her head a little big and wide, but the arm printing and the other details look great. Sadly there's no print on the front of a slow piece, which I don't like at all. It just looks like something is missing, and while I like the arm printing I would have preferred to get the print on the skirt. Aragorn looks incredible as well, and this might be my favorite minifigure in this whole set. He first of all has this phenomenal dual molded hairpiece with his crown, which is so freaking awesome, and he also comes with arm printing. Nice details on legs and torso, and he has some gorgeous printing on his armor piece which looks so good and heavily reminds me of the great Theoden minifigure. The only thing I don't like at all is the fact that they for some reason gave him two capes. Previously they managed to print the inside red and leave the outside black, and so he had a dual-sided cape, and I don't know why they didn't reuse the cape from the Battle at the Black Gate set, but this one looks cheap and I might need to replace the one with the older cape. Next up we have a remake of Gandalf the White, which once again looks great. He of course comes with his staff, and the torso and leg printing looks amazing. This time LEGO went with a more cream/off-white tone, which in my opinion is more accurate and a very welcome change. He also comes with shadow effects as he should, which is the one and only horse in the set. I think I will never complain about another Gandalf minifigure, and this one looks absolutely dope. The first entirely new character is Denethor, and fans have waited a long time for him to be made. The hairpiece looks spot on and they overall nailed his look in LEGO form. He also comes with a cherry piece, obviously a callback to the cherry tomato scene in the movie, and this is a very neat detail as well. I can't wait to get him in hand, cause judging from the pictures, he looks absolutely phenomenal. With Denethor there of course had to be a Pippin, and this time it's him in his Gondor appearance. The torso print with the White Tree of Gondor looks sick, and it's overall a great looking hobbit. Some arm printing would have been neat, but since he comes with his cape and dual molded legs, I won't complain at all. The next entirely new character that fans have been asking forever to be made is of course Faramir, and he does look pretty solid, but I'm not 100% happy with the way he turned out. I know it's just a LEGO minifig, but I still feel like the likeness is not really there. The face print seems a little off because of the beard, and the hair color is too orange in my opinion. I think a lighter color would have been more accurate, and while I'm still happy that we got him, he is probably the weakest out of the 10 minifigs. The printing on torso and legs looks phenomenal though, especially the White Tree of Gondor looks stunning once again, but the head is very disappointing. And now the last 4 minifigs are identical besides the heads, and of course they are 4 Gondorian soldiers. They turned out absolutely gorgeous, and I'm really hoping we will see some kind of battle pack of them. The printing on the shield and armor is so intricate and the way it turned out is perfect. I believe the shape of the shield is a little off, but the printing is so insanely good looking that it almost makes me forget that. The details on torso and legs look dope as well, and I'm very pleased with the way those helmets turned out, even though they seem a little bit flat. I sincerely hope we can somehow get a way to army build them, cause they look fire on first glance. But now that we finished with the minifig lineup, let's take a look at the build, and oh wow, this set is beautiful. Just like the leak said, and like I was hoping, the front side is entirely microscale, depicting the menacing, gorgeous look of the White City, and the back has the throne room in minifig scale, so you can display some of the most iconic scenes of the movies. They went with the same strategy as with Barad-dûr, and in my opinion it's 100% the right call. I would have been very disappointed if they only made a portion, but minifigure scale. I just prefer to get the whole city in microscale, to be honest. The front with several rings looks absolutely stunning, and I love the way they've built the stone wall in the middle. As you can see from the side, it's kind of a half cut of the whole city, just like Barad-dûr, but since the city is built into a mountain, it's actually pretty accurate. You can open up multiple sections of the build and place some minifigures inside, which is a cool addition as well. As I said, the backside is gonna have an interior, and this time it's obviously the throne room, and it looks once again absolutely stellar. The angles, the building techniques, the colors, everything just looks insanely good. Obviously, majority of the room gets taken up by Denethor's throne, but we also get the dinner table where one of the most iconic scenes take place. There's also a small library where Gandalf did his research, and there's also a small Easter egg alluding to the fire scene, which is pretty dark. Overall, I can't tell you how happy I am about the way the set turned out, and I could not have hoped for a better looking set. Rivendell will likely still be my goat, but this one will be a close second for sure. Sadly, there is no Witch King in this set, and while we don't know if there will be a GWP, I'm strongly suspecting it will either be a Grond or the Witch King vs Eowyn scene, which I am really hoping for. About 7 cents per piece is a great price, the model looks absolutely sick and the minifigs are awesome besides some small complaints that I have, so yeah, I'm just very happy. I'm so hyped for this set and I will 100% buy this day one, but feel free to tell me what you think about Minas Tirith in the comments down below. Once we get more pictures and information about the set or a possible GWP, I will of course update you with another video, so if you don't want to miss this, feel free to subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed this reveal just as much as I did. If you did, I would really appreciate a like to support the channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. If you want to check out some of my other videos, you can see me on screen right now.